Right. Okay, so we'll start on knees. If that's not comfortable, sit cross-legged. Just put your hands on your knees. We'll close our eyes and we'll take a real deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale again through the nose. Deep inhale. Exhale through the nose. Relax the shoulders down. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Just keep your eyes closed and just take one hand towards your tummy, so on top of your tummy. And we'll just do what we did the first week, just to remind ourselves of the deep breathing. So as you inhale through the nose, I want you to take the breath really deep so the tummy expands. Feel that tummy expand underneath the hand. Inhale. And as you exhale, the tummy contracts. So exhale all the air out of the nose. Inhale through the nose, expand the tummy. Exhale, contract the tummy. One more. Just gently open the eyes. And that's the breath that I want you to really take through today's practice. So we're going to do quite a lot of deep stretches. And that breath will help you go deeper into the stretch as well as relax into it. So it's the deep inhales through the nose and long exhales through the nose. And really, really listen to the body today, as always. So your body's not, in some of the poses, it's not going to want to go quite as deep. So we'll do different variations. So to begin with, just roll the shoulders back and then forwards. And we'll just do a few neck rolls. So down towards the chest, right ear to the right shoulder, back, left ear to the left shoulder, forward. Just do a few that in that direction. Inhales and exhales. Change direction. Forward, left, back, right. Already getting into those deep inhales and exhales. And come back to center. I'm going to walk the hands forward, so keeping the bottom on the heels if you can. Walk the hands forward, trying to keep them straight. Just get a nice stretch, and if you can, just start taking the chest and the forehead to the ground. Inhale and exhale here. You should feel the tummy expand onto the thighs. And then walk the hands round to the right hand side. And a stretch down that left hand side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands back to the center and round to the left. Stretch down the right hand side. Inhale. Exhale. And hands walk back to the center. Walk the hands back towards the body, down past the feet and behind you. The hands are facing forward, so towards the body. And then push up, so your bottom lifts off the heels, chest is pushing up to the ceiling. Look up, inhale and exhale here, and release. Come forward, and we're going to interlace the hands behind the head, so your elbows are nice and wide. We're going to inhale, take the chest up to the ceiling, so your back's arching. Exhale, bring the elbows together, back's curving, chest, chin comes to chest. Inhale, elbows expand, look up to the ceiling, back's arching. Exhale, elbows together, chin to chest, back's curving. So do a few more of those on your own. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows together. And release. Take the knees wide, so keep the big toes together if you can. And we're going to take the hands just in front of the knees. Hands are facing back towards your body and your palms are on the ground. And I just want you to just really slightly move forward and then back towards your body and to the sides. Just really gentle movements, so you should be feeling a stretch in your wrists. So now just relax the rest of your body and just do some real slight movements in the back, just that feel good for you. And then we'll flip the hands over, so you've got the back of the hands on the mat. Just bring them slightly more towards your body though this time, and really, really take this gentle, because this is obviously a very tender stretch. And again, just slight movements in the back, forward, back, left and right. And again, just having a stretch in that wrist area. Okay, bring the knees back together. And if you take your straps, we'll take it, hold it with the tension. So hold wider than your shoulders. So begin with it at chest height. And on the inhale, you're going to raise it up to the ceiling above your head. And on the exhale, take just as far back as you can. Trying to keep the arms straight if you can, micro bend in the elbow. Trying not to arch the back here, so you're trying to keep in neutral. And then inhale back above your head. Exhale to chest level. A few more of those. Inhale up above the head. Exhale backwards. Hold there a moment. Inhale up above the head. Exhale at the chest. Hold there. Shoulders are down. We'll do one more. Inhale above the head. Exhale back. Hold. Inhale above the head. Exhale to the chest. We'll keep the strap. So you'll take the strap, the top of the strap with your right hand. I'm just going to turn around to demonstrate a bit better. So we'll bring the right hand to the top of the head with the elbow pointing out to the side. The left hand with the palm facing away from your body will come around with that left elbow pointing to the other side. Hold there. Then if you want to, if it feels comfortable to you, can start walking that left hand up and the right hand down. Just wherever feels good, so where you can feel. So with the stretch, you're not pushing into it, but you are just going past a little bit past your comfort zone, but just where your body wants that stretch today. And release. So take the top of the strap with your left hand. That comes to the top of your head. Elbow out to the side. Right hand with the palm facing out comes to take the strap. Elbows to the side. Hold there. Practicing those deep inhales and exhales. And again, trying not to arch your back. And then if you want to, you can start walking that right hand up the strap and taking the left hand down. And release. So just put the strap to one side. I'm going to come on to all fours. So here, I'll always repeat this. So hands under the shoulders, fingers are nice and spread. So really, so you can distribute the weight. And the knees are under the hips. So just a moment here, I just want you to, before we go into downward facing dog, just move your elbows around and look at your hands whilst you're doing this. For those of you with wrist problems, you're best doing it on your fists though. If there's wrist issues going on, you can do this with your fists. So as you're moving your elbows around, just notice how your fingers change a bit. So if you have the internal rotation, so the inside of your elbows coming in, your hands are spread much more evenly and the fingers are flatter on the mat. So have the elbows rotated in. And we're going to curl the toes under For this first downward facing dog, we'll keep the knees bent and just concentrate on pushing our bottom up to the ceiling with the knees bent. So push the bottom up to the ceiling, knees are bent. Inhale and exhale here. Really push the weight into both the feet and the hands. So you're trying to distribute it evenly between both of those, the feet and the hands. Suck the tummy in. Look up to the tummy. And with the knees bent, you should be getting a really good stretch in the back. Okay, so we'll try straightening one leg at a time. So keep the right knee bent. Start to straighten the left leg. So you're trying to get that left heel towards the ground with the heel slightly turned out. So you're looking back towards the tummy. Bend the left knee and straighten that right leg. And bend the right knee, knees back down to the mat and stretch back. So bottom to the heels, stretch the hands forward into child's pose, Balasana. Inhale and exhale and come on to all fours. So here we'll just walk the hands slightly forward and you're going to step the right foot. So I'll just turn to face you. If you all stay where you are, and you'll step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So we're doing that lizard stretch again. So just as much as is comfortable. And then here, just turn the right toes out slightly. And we're going to stretch into that hip again. So just roll the shoulders down. Make sure you're not taking tension anywhere else in the body by trying to get into this stretch. So just really breathe into it. And anywhere else that you might be tensing or feeling tight. So those deep inhales and exhales. And really use that breath to try and get a bit deeper into the stretch. Option now here, so we'll stop with the hand on the knee to bring both hands down. So for those of you, you can now turn your foot to face forward and then your knee to face forward and hold there. Next option is if you want to bring your elbows down and hold there. If your knee starts tracking out, turn the foot out. So that's definitely where I want to be today. My knee wants to come out more than forward. And then again, if you've got that position, if you want to bring the elbows down, we're going to hold just for maybe 30 seconds. So just get to the stretch that feels good for you and really breathe. Make sure, roll the shoulders down, not tensing there or in the jaw. Take deep inhales through the nose and exhale through the nose. And within each inhale and exhale, just see if you can just itch it that bit deeper, but you're not forcing. So no pushing in a painful way. Just a few more seconds. Walk the hands back and take that right knee back under the right hip. So again, you've got your hands forward, just stretch back. Bottom doesn't need to touch heels, we're just having a stretch in that upper back. And then come forward again, and we'll take the left foot to the outside of the left hand. So again, just turn those toes out slightly. And then with the left hand, gently start to push that left knee out. So again, just relax the shoulders. If you feel there's tension going anywhere else by trying to get into the stretch, just notice that and release the tension there. And then again, so those of you that want to have your, feels good to have your foot facing forward and the knee facing forward, great. And you can be there or even, on your wrists, with a, fist, not wrists, fists. And then if you want to, if you've got the foot tracking forward and the knee tracking forward, you can come down onto your elbows if that feels comfortable. Me again, I'm going to have my foot turning out, knee turning out, and then come down onto my elbows. but equally stay here, wherever's far enough for you, or feels like it's getting the stretch where you need today. Inhale, exhale. About another 20 seconds here, so really take the inhales and the exhales. Relax the shoulders. Wherever's feeling tight, just take the breath to it. And start to walk the hands back. And again, we'll come to all fours. So just checking now, we'll get the wrists under the shoulders, sorry, the hands under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Curl the toes under, and we'll come back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the bottom up to the ceiling. If you can, work the legs straight. If not, keep them bent. And you really sucking your tummy in. And looking back towards your tummy if you can. Shoulder blades are spread. Walk the feet back slightly and then bring them together in the center. So we're still in downward facing dog. You're going to raise the right leg up towards the ceiling. So we're in three-legged dog. And in a moment, you're going to bring the right knee to the right wrist or towards it and the right foot towards the left wrist. So it'll be across your body in front of the mat. So come forward, right knee to the right wrist, left foot towards the left wrist. So essentially the legs going across you. Itch that left leg back straight if you can. And you're trying, if you can, to get that right leg parallel with the front of your mat if you've got a mat. I didn't realise some of you didn't have mats. So here's a really nice stretch. Just roll the shoulders down and make sure you're not crunching into your lower back. So here's great. This is half pigeon. For those of you that want to try, bring the left leg up. Just mine's cramping today, so I'm not going to hold there, but if you want to hold, you hold with the left hand and try and keep the body facing forward. Got the option to stay here or start to walk the hands forward. And then if you want to, bring the hands to a pillow and bring your forehead down towards onto the hands. So really take some deep inhales, those deep inhales through the nose into the tummy. Exhale through the nose, long exhales. Take the inhales and the exhales to any part of the body that's feeling a little bit tight or wants to go deeper into the stretch. Inhale and exhale. Few more seconds here. And walk the hands up. So again, just check that you've got those fingers wide and spread. Tuck the toes of the right foot under. You're going to push back up into three-legged dog. So the right foot up to the ceiling and bring it down. Bring the right foot down to the ground. Just take an inhale and exhale here. Bring the feet together again, still in downward dog, but feet are together. Take them back slightly. Lift the left leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog on the left side. And in a moment, we'll take the left knee towards the left wrist and that foot of the left leg, the left foot towards the right wrist. So we're doing the opposite side. So bring that left knee to the left wrist, left foot towards the right wrist. And come up here. So just try and sit up tall, bring the shoulders down. And then again, if you want to, bring the right foot towards the right buttock and reach back with the right hand. So different sides will feel different. So this side isn't cramping for me. So just See what feels. If you want to hold that, great. If not, release that. Stay here, so still raised. Or if you want to start walking your hands forward, bring your hands to a pillow, make a pillow with the hands on top of each other, and take the forehead to the hands if that feels good. And we're going to hold here for about 30 seconds, so stay in whichever position feels most comfortable. Again, inhales and exhales. Just notice you're not tensing anywhere else by trying to stay in the stretch. If you are, breathe into that area or come slightly out. And take the hands back, curl the toes of the right foot under, push back into three-legged dog. Raise that left leg to the ceiling. Take the left foot down to the mat, so you're in your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale, suck the tummy in. Take the knees to the mat, toes together, knees are spread, push back, bottoms back to the heels, back into child's pose. Inhale, exhale here. And then come up. So if you've got a mat, I'd suggest that you come, so you're facing the long side, so you've got more, you've got mat either side of you, plenty, so you've got the long side facing you. So come onto all fours to begin with, and we're just going to start itching the knees out towards the side, but trying to keep them in line with your hips, so on the same level as your hips. So just gently walking them out. And then your ankles should be in line with your knees. Your toes are pointing outwards. So this is called frog pose for obvious reasons. So your legs are working towards or looking like a frog in different positions. So just make sure the knees are still in line with the hips. Just go as far as is comfortable. This one, just so you do know, is a killer for most people. So really breathe into those areas. So inhale, exhale, and then if you want to, you can come down onto the elbows. And what will help a little bit with this is just tilting the pelvis one way and another. So it'll help you just go into your body work into different parts of this stretch. And again, just check the shoulders are relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back and gently just start to itch the knees and feet back to the center. Bring the soles of the feet together, so they can either be far away from your body or close, Baddha Konasana. So just give you a nice stretch, and then try and sit tall. And just take an inhale and exhale here. Then just stretch the right leg out at that angle that you already had your legs at. Bring the left foot towards the top of the right thigh. If you can, reach, if you've got the strap to hand, we want the strap again. We're going to take it around the ball of the foot. Take the strap in both hands, and you're going to turn, so sit up tall, turn the torso towards the right thigh, and you're trying to bring the torso over the leg, keeping that leg straight. And you can take the elbows out to the side and sucking the tummy in. And you're really trying to almost imagine your back trying to go concave. So he is good wherever you are in the stretch, but just really let the breath take you a bit deeper. So with each, so inhale, and on the exhale, you should be able to just nudge, probably just a slight amount further into that stretch. And the foot's flexed, sorry, I should say the foot's flexed, so it's pointing back towards you. up towards the ceiling, the toes are up towards the ceiling. So we're just going to hold for a few more seconds. Just see if you can keep inching into the stretch. And gently come up on the inhale. And change sides. So left foot in the strap with the strap around. If you can, get it around the ball of the foot. Goes out to the side. The right foot comes to the top of the thigh. Take the strap in both hands. Sit up tall. Foot's flexed, so toes are pointing towards the ceiling. And on the, so inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take that torso towards, the chest is reaching towards the toes. But again, up here is good, so you've got your legs straight. So if sitting up is doing something and that's as far as you can go today, great. And if not, you're just reaching forward. So inhale, exhale, go that bit deeper. Inhale, come out. And just give both legs a shake. Have those in front of you. We'll take the strap around both balls of both feet. Both feet are flexed, so toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Hold the strap in both hands. You're going to try and keep the legs on the mat so they don't raise off the mat. Suck the tummy in because this will help give you more control. And you're going to slowly roll your back down towards the mat. Keeping the elbows by the side of your body if you can. And the feet on the mat. Come down. Everything's down. And then still with your feet in the strap, you're going to raise those towards the ceiling and work them to be as straight as you can. So the strap can still be in both hands. And again, really take your inhales and exhales here. So the inhale, the exhale helps to straighten the legs. And if they're straight, you can start working them towards your face. So bringing your legs towards your chest. Your feet are coming towards your face. Or just have them just up to the ceiling. It's really good stretch and you're getting lots of benefits there. Just notice if your head's tilted back. Have your chin as if you've got a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. You're trying to hold a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. Keep the right leg in the strap. So ideally the strap around the ball of that foot. And take the left leg down towards the mat. Both feet are flexed. Strap is in both hands and you just bring in that right leg on its own further back. So inhale, exhale, try and bring that leg closer towards your body. Now take the strap just in the right hand, so your leg's still raised, and your left hand's going to come to the top of your left thigh. So it's as if you're holding that hip down, the left hip down. Shoulders, if you can, both shoulders are on the mat, and you're going to take the right leg towards your right, but you're keeping it, so slowly take towards the right, and it's as if you're trying to get your foot at the same level and height as your shoulder, so on the same plane as your shoulder, and hover it above the ground if you get that far down, but making sure where you can that the left hip's staying on the ground. Hold there a moment. Inhale, exhale. And on the inhale, bring that leg up back to the original position, up to the centre. And slight bend in that knee. We'll change sides to step the left foot into the strap. The right leg goes down onto the mat straight with the foot flexed. Hold the strap in both hands to begin with. Inhale, exhale, bring the leg towards the body. Inhale, exhale. Take the strap in the left hand. The right hand's going to go down towards the right, top of the right thigh, the right hip. So you're trying to hold that down. Not hold, but remind it to stay down. And then on the exhale, start to take your left leg out towards the side, keeping it straight. Shoulders down on the mat if you can. And again, you're trying to get the foot towards the height of the left shoulder, but wherever is comfortable, so just stretching into those areas. And on the next inhale, bring the leg back up towards the ceiling, to the centre. And release down. Just put the strap to one side again. Bend both knees so the feet are flat on the mat. And you'll take the right heel across the top of the left thigh. Lift the left foot off the ground and take your hands behind the left thigh, so it's on the left glute. And you're going to, both feet are flexed. Start to bring the left, pull the left thigh towards your chest. You're getting a good stretch down the right hand thigh. Inhale and exhale. Slide the left leg to keep the left leg raised off the ground, and then take the right thigh, crossing it further over the left leg. The arms go to a T shape, so palms are facing down at the same height as your shoulder. And then you're going to take the legs over to the left side, to the floor. So you're in a twist. And then if you can, if it's comfortable with your neck, start to look towards your right hand. Inhale, exhale. Again, just notice if you've got any tension in your jaw, your arms or your shoulders. Inhale the legs back to the centre and release both feet to the mat. Change sides. So left foot comes over the right thigh. Lift the right foot off the mat and reach both hands behind the right thigh. Both feet are flexed. Start to bring the right thigh, pulling the right thigh towards the chest. Inhales and exhales. And then on the other side, you take the left leg to cross over that right thigh. Hands come to a T shape, palms are facing down at shoulder height. And take the legs over to the right side. Shoulders are trying to stay on the mat. And if it's comfortable to do so, you look towards that left hand. Inhale and exhale. Release any tension being held. And bring back to centre. So just uncross the leg. Don't put the feet down this time. So you're going to either hold behind your thighs and just do a gentle rock there. Or if you want to reach up to get the outside of your feet, and then you bend the knees and bring them as if you're trying to get your knees down towards your armpits. You're in happy baby if you're doing this option. And just gently rock side to side so you get a nice massage as well as a stretch in the legs. Bring the soles of the feet together. Just pull them towards your tummy, just one moment, and then release the legs down. Take the arms above the head, pushing the feet towards the far side of the room and stretching the arms way above your head. So you're getting a nice long stretch. So stretch it as if you're just getting out of bed. And then here, I want you to hold the right wrist with the left hand, bump your hips to the right, and start to bring your hands towards the left side, and then start walking your feet over to the left side. So you should imagine your body in a bit of a curve. And then if you want to, you can cross that right heel over the left leg. So you should be getting a stretch down the right hand side of the body. Just breathe into here. I like to imagine it as a slight crescent moon shape. And then come back to centre, so just gently walk everything back to the centre. Take the left wrist with the right hand, bump the hips, so just take the hips to the left side first. And then start to bring the hands towards that right side, and then same with the feet, take them to the right side. If you're comfortable to, take the left heel over the right ankle, and we've got that stretch down the left hand side. Inhale, exhale. Gently walk everything back to the center. Take the legs wider than hips, let your feet flop open. Let your arms flop open, palms are facing up. Close the eyes. Inhale through the nose. Do a forceful exhale through the mouth. Another one of those. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Feel everything just melting into the ground. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just take a few seconds here just to notice how your body feels. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the hands, stretch the hands, fingers. Bend the knees, roll over to the right hand side. Left hand comes in front of the body. Gently push up. Come to seated, cross-legged, whichever's comfortable. Hands to prayer at the chest. Namaste.